section is so funny. The worst mistakes you've seen made at work. I was in a Teams call and muted my mic to fart. Was already muted. So what I actually did was unmuted. Let it rip and remute it. Weird power move, but okay. Ordered $2,500 worth of custom tote bags with the company logo. But instead of attaching the logo, I attached a photo of my dog. Drew a concrete column in the wrong spot and they built it. Oh my God. The guy I worked with organized a client meeting. Clients flew from London to Edinburgh. Our team flew from Edinburgh to London. Arrived in each other's offices at the exact same time. 10 years ago, I worked at a restaurant and gave someone's leftovers to a customer instead of their to-go order. Accidentally auto-applied a free ride promo to all of New York City when I worked at Uber. We lost $78,000 in 15 minutes before someone caught it. Oh my God. Gave someone 70 vacation days instead of 70 vacation hours. I wish this would happen to me. I shortened some man's pants 2 inches instead of lengthening them just days before his wedding. And it was his wedding suit. I sent a passive-aggressive email on something I was wrong about. Never again. On my second day, I accidentally deleted the entire country of Lithuania from the interactive map on our website. My boss was looking at a design I did and said, "Looking good." For some reason, I thought he meant my outfit and proceeded to show it off. I still get flashbacks. Made coffee for the entire office and forgot to put a filter in. Everyone was drinking straight water in grounds. I was discounting everyone 70% instead of 30%. People were saying, "Oh my God, so cheap." And I was like, yeah. As a recruiter, I offered the wrong person the job. Every shift, I think I've made the worst mistake ever, and then the next day, I somehow outdo it. I'm an elementary school teacher. On my second day, I didn't hear the dismissal bell ring. All of my students missed their buses, and they had to turn around to get them. I cried immediately upon getting in the car. Oh. Asked the CEO what his role was, not knowing he was the CEO. Camera off in a large team call, one of the big bosses said, "Right guys, cameras on for this please." I hadn't realized I hadn't muted myself and proceeded to stamp upstairs to get changed, shouting to myself, "For fuck's sake, why do we even need to? I just want to wear my fucking Harry Potter pajamas in peace." I changed someone's pay to $17 a year instead of $17 an hour once. Whoops. Fell for an email gift card scam 1 week in on my company email. Ordered 3 million boxes of gloves instead of 3 boxes. During my college summer job working at a grocery store, I dropped 54 dozen eggs on the ground. In this economy, someone ordered a mocha latte and I sent them away with iced chocolate milk. The CEO came down to my office to ask me about a mistake someone else in my department made. He was super pissed, walking with one hand up. I had no idea he was mad and I high-fived him. He looked at his hand for a solid 5 seconds before he started yelling. I still cringe when I think about it. At my very first big girl job 5 years ago, I threw away a $10,000 check for a client and my boss asked me if I was competent. When closing up at the end of my shift, instead of turning the lights in the cabinet off, I turned the full freezer off. It was an ice cream shop. I was working in a call center. I was super nervous and a lady told me she wanted to cancel her subscription because she lost her husband and I told her, "Oh, I hope you find him." Posted a selfie to the ABC News Instagram. My boss emailed a spreadsheet of everyone's salary. I demanded a raise the next day. I hope you got it. Tried to tell the customer, "Yeah, we run a tight ship around here." Instead, I confidently announced, "Yeah, we run a shite tip around here," as my manager walked past. I accidentally attached the wrong attachment to an email chain that had all of my company's clients on it and all of my bosses. The attachment was my cover letter for a job I was applying to, which was my company's main competitor. I work in payroll. Instead of sending an employee her individual payslip, I accidentally sent her file with all 6,000 employee payslips on it. My boss sent me a 5-paragraph email on my mistakes yesterday. When I was a new waitress, I had the table pay the tab with cash. I thought it was the tip and almost cried and gave them all hugs. The actual tip wasn't even 10% of the bill. I stayed late with my coworkers trying to figure out why there was money missing. It took me way too long to realize what I'd done. I think about that bed day every night. Thought I had booked a specific week off for vacation, somehow booked the wrong week. Monday I was in Thailand and saw a message from my boss like, where are you? I deleted the whole calendar of everyone's approved PTO days for the whole year. Oh my God, I would be so pissed. My Excel formula was pulling the wrong cell and we overpaid a supplier by $3 million. Non-refundable. How? One time I somehow accidentally copied someone's email signature, so I replied to their email with their own name and sign off. I always remind myself of this one to feel better. My dad told me about a CEO of a company describe a new opportunity as a glory hole when he meant a gold mine at a shareholder meeting. One time I signed happy birthday on a condolences card. I was in charge of booking a room block for a conference for 15 of my coworkers, including leadership, and forgot. One time I was joking around with a manager and said, "You talk to your wife that way," not knowing he was going through a divorce. My boss asked me how I was, and I said my libido was really low because I thought it meant energy. Just quit. My first 2 weeks at a job, I was accidentally faxing every single document back to us instead of faxing it out. I took a week off work and accidentally put the reason as mandatory community service. I flew to the wrong airport for a meeting. Someone ordered a beer and salt and vinegar. Obviously, they meant crisps, and I gave them a beer, a bottle of vinegar, and a salt shaker. I had to buy 300 cups, ordered 30,000 instead. My friend accepted another job on the phone during a team call and forgot to mute herself. That's one way to put in your 2 weeks. I once served off cow's milk to an entire wedding party of vegan guests. Super high net worth important client came in. He randomly mentioned the tap water at our office. I proceeded to tell him we don't drink it because it tastes and smells a little bit off. Turns out he's the chair of the water department in this small town and has been for 25 years, and he's super proud of what he's accomplished. Of course he's the chair. I sent one of my customers a box of company swag after I closed a deal with them, and I accidentally also sent them my college graduation cap and gown. The real estate agent that sold us our house accidentally sold it at $300,000 less than what it was supposed to be sold for. I mean, good for you, I guess. I used the term OG seriously to refer to original versions of decks and emails until someone told me it meant original gangster and not just original. Getting a job has been my biggest mistake so far. Someone wanted to return something and I said they can't without the receipt. So she said, "What should I do?" And as it being the first shift, I told her to try and sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Fell down a flight of stairs with a wedding cake last week. I hope you're okay. Working as a recruiter, I extended an offer to the wrong Tiffany, and it wasn't until the wrong one showed up on day one that anyone noticed. On a video call with executives, I meant to say I'm going to start and instead said I'm going to shart. I deleted our main contact email, not just the inbox, but the actual email. Our IT support said they've never experienced this. I was an intern in a big cosmetic company and fell asleep during a huge marketing meeting. It was during COVID, so there was 300 plus collaborators in Teams meetings and 30 plus in the meeting room. I was in the meeting room. The head of marketing stopped the reunion and called me out in front of everyone. I said I was closing my eyes for concentration and some people believed me. Forgot I was sharing my screen during a meeting and went to my secret group chat with my work besting typing out, "Bro, this is so boring." Company owner was in the meeting. Forgot a zero on the card machine and sold a coat for 35 pounds instead of 350. I wrote an internal article celebrating the 20th anniversary of 4 pilots based out of Fresno, airport code FAT. The headline was "Fat Captains Celebrate 20 Years of Service." I asked them not to put me on register because I'm low-key dumb. They did, and I accidentally lost $50 from the register and gave away 600 in free passes because I thought they were included with the purchase. This happened in the span of like 30 minutes. They never let me run the register again. Tried to warn them. Worked in a call center, was on the phone to a customer talking about a product and was about to put them on hold for a second. Instead of saying I'm going to put you on a quick brief hold, I put the words together and said I'm going to put you on a queef hold. I worked for an event venue and I scheduled a couple's happy wedding day post for our Instagram story, tagging them too, but they'd canceled their wedding the week before and I missed that email. My boss asked me to book him an online holiday, all bells and whistles. I asked him which days he wanted to go and which he couldn't. The holiday was over 3,000 pounds on his card, and I booked it for the dates I wrote down that he couldn't go. I shared the wrong tab when sharing my screen on a Teams call with my manager that had my CV and cover letter for another job application. Didn't realize I was still sharing my screen in a massive Teams meeting and started signing up for adult figure skating lessons. People at the company I worked for loved to have tons of long meetings to prove how important they were. I had just answered a question and didn't realize I wasn't muted. My dog came by and I was telling her how much I love her in my baby voice. Thank goodness my camera wasn't on so no one knew who it was, but the meeting of 60 plus people were laughing. I accidentally edited the main Excel file that our office uses for computing taxes. I can't undo it. The formula on the files were lost and so am I. First mistake, going to work. This comment section is making me feel so much better. At the end of the day, we're all human and we all make mistakes, and that's okay. This makes me feel a lot better about the time I physically ran into Channing Tatum when we weren't supposed to talk to Talon in my office. Y'all are doing great.